Hey guys, it's Lauren. Just a quick update for the early part of November, I suppose. Those of you that know Richard Renard, also known as Nerdytigerfox, he will be away from the internet for a while because he's got a lot of work to focus on, so he's going to be busy for a bit. And let's see, not a lot of fun stuff to report right now. I guess I should mention that for some bizarre reason, I got picked twice for jury duty, which I didn't think was possible, but I've been selected both for district court and for the local court 2 weeks apart. First one is November 4th, and the second is November 18th, so I've got that for the next few weeks, which will make things a little bit difficult. But I checked the website like the instructions said, and according to what they've told me on the website, I'm not required to show up on Monday and to check again next Friday. So I think I'm free and clear for the week, but if that's the case, I kind of wish they just hadn't sent me the notice in the first place, but whatever. Apparently they want me to check next week, which I'm thinking as far as district court, I will be in the free and clear because next week's a holiday week, so I think my chances are less that they'll need me next week, but I guess I'll find out. And let's see. I had a little adventure with my car's remote. I think they call it a fob or whatever. Every morning I go and unlock my car with the button, and on Friday morning it didn't work. So I started to wonder exactly what was going on with this thing. And I don't know. Yeah, I press the button, nothing happens. So I have to manually open the door with the key. And of course the alarm goes off and I put my stuff in, and it's like I don't really have time to deal with it at this particular moment just because, I only become aware of it about a few minutes before I leave for work on my regular time. So I have to set the alarm off again when I get in the driver's side, and I just kind of have to. I don't know what the problem is at this particular moment. I'm afraid that maybe like the receiver's busted or something. So, and at first I thought it couldn't be the battery in the fob or key or whatever because the light was still going on a little bit. But then I thought later on in the day, especially as I talked to a couple of people, that maybe it has enough power to power the light, but not enough to trigger its other functions. So, and it occurred to me that both of the keys that I have are 9 years old. They're probably with the original keys to the car. So, after I tried the original key, I had gone back in the house to try the backup key. Since the backup key didn't work, I threw both keys in my car and went to work. And so when I went to O'Reilly's later that day and got the car battery replaced, or not the car battery, but the fob battery replaced, it solved the problem. So fortunately, it turned out to be a 10-minute and $10 fix, which is good for me. Because if I was at first all ready to take it in for repairs to the dealership or whatever might be required, but I also kind of figured if I do take it in and it turns out to be something simple like the keyless entry battery, I was going to feel really stupid. So I'm kind of glad I went and tried that possibility first. So, that was the problem, and now my car is back in order. So, one more problem dealt with, although it certainly did not make for a pleasant Friday. Let's see. I guess just as a random mention, I finished watching the last season of Orange is the New Black. I have to say that it's a show that I kind of just started watching well into its run. I think it was already like 5 seasons finished or something by the time I even became aware of it, or at least started to pay attention to it. And I'm not going to go into a big detail talking about this, other than to say that the seventh season was really good. I liked the whole show, and I kind of thought it was, for a show that I wouldn't have thought I was going to like, was surprisingly good. And the entire reason I started watching it is because, let's see, I guess it was a little over a year at this point. I went to Star Trek Las Vegas in 2018, and Kate Mulgrew mentioned she was on Orange is the New Black, or at least they started talking about it, and I was kind of intrigued because it's like, hey, I like following some of my favorite actors. Of course, I know her from Star Trek Voyager. So, when I heard she was on Orange is the New Black, I had to see what that was all about. And the more that I watched it, the more I kind of just started to like the show. So, that is that. And I guess the last thing for right now is that for those of you who know Callie and Spectre Fox, they are getting married in late April next year, and I have been invited to be Spectre Fox's maid of honor, which is quite honestly a title I never expected I would hold. But I'm pleased to do it, and I'm happy to look looking forward to it. And for now, that's it. And if you've noticed I sound a little bit sniffly, it's because I am. Apparently, I somehow have like allergies or something today. But that's it for now, and hopefully I will have better news at my next update. But that's it for the time being, so I will catch you guys later. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!